This video will show you how to complete page 14 out of your math book. So we're going to start with the lesson summary. I'm going to read it to you. To solve an unknown angle problem, identify the angle relationships first to set up an equation that will yield the unknown value. The second bullet point I thought was very, very important for you to draw your attention to, and it says that angles on a line and supplementary angles are not the same relationship. Here's the difference. Supplementary angles are two angles whose angle measures sum to 180 degrees. Okay? Supplementary angles, there's two of them. Two angles that when you add them together equal 180 degrees. They don't have to be adjacent. But angles on a line are two or more adjacent angles whose angle measures sum to 180 degrees. So, although they both relationships add up to 180 degrees, supplementary specifically is just two angles that would add up to 180 degrees, and they don't have to be adjacent. Angles on a line, that's two or more angles that have to be adjacent, which would have a sum of 180 degrees. All right, let's go ahead and look at this problem set and answer the questions. Two lines meet at a point that is also the endpoint of a ray. Set up and solve an equation to find the value of C. So just looking at this picture right here, I'm just going to kind of identify information that I already noticed about this. I see that, well, this box right there means 90 degrees, and specifically this right here, that's 90 degrees, and I just wanted to put some color on it so you could see it better. All right, so I know that's 90 degrees right there. And we're supposed to find the value of C, so we can figure out how many degrees that is. Well, the first thing that comes to mind is angles on a line, okay? And something to help you identify angles on a line is just having just a piece of paper, because you know a piece of paper has a straight edge. And I see that right there, yep. Those all meet at a line right there. And I'm going to go ahead and darken their, or color in their, right in their arcs. So I know that this angle plus this 90 degree angle plus this 17 degree angle, when I add them all together, their sum will be 180 degrees because they're angles on a line. So now it's from the equation. We got this C plus 90 degrees plus this 17 degree angle would have a sum of 180. Okay, 180 degrees. Now I can't build it right now because I need to simplify it. There are some like terms I see. I see a constant of positive 90 and a constant of a positive 17. So 90 plus 17 is 107. That's a positive 107. Bring down the C, bring down the equal sign, bring down the 180. Now I can build it. Started with C, then we just added 107 to it. And the inverse operation of adding 107 is subtracting 107, and we got to do that to both sides of that equal sign. So 107 minus 107 is 0. 180 minus 107 is 73. Bring down your equal sign, bring down your C. C is equal to 73. But remember, you always got to put it back up in there to see if we have to do anything further once we found the variable value. So all we got to do is just add a degree sign. So it's 73 degrees. Okay? The next question states that two lines meet at a point that is also the endpoint of a ray. Set up and solve an equation to find the value of A. Explain why your answer is reasonable. So I'm going to go ahead and hone in on this section. All right. They really don't give us much information. I know that all the angles together would equal 360 degrees. I know that this angle plus this angle would equal 180. But one way that I can tackle this problem is using what I know about vertical angles. So I'm curious, what's vertical to this 49 degree angle? And the way to find that is you just trace the lines that compose that 49 degree angle. So I'm going to trace it and make sure it's straight. So don't take a bend here, don't take a little slight bend here, go straight, okay? And here, go straight, don't bend it, straight, okay? So since these rays of this angle match up with the rays of this angle, I know that this angle and this angle are vertical to each other. And vertical angles have a congruent relationship, meaning, hey, if this is 49 degrees, then this whole thing right here is 49 degrees. But this little part right there is 33, so we got to figure out this guy, okay? A. So 33 plus A would equal 49. So let's set up our equation. 33 plus A. These two angles added together would equal 49 degrees because of what we know about vertical relationships. That's why this makes sense, okay? So I know it's reasonable. So now let's build it. Start with A, then we just added 33 to it. Inverse operation of adding 33 is subtracting 33. And you do that to both sides of that equal sign. 33 take away 33 is 0. 49 take away 33 is 16. Bring down your equal sign, bring down your A. A equals 16, but we got to substitute it right there. And it just means we just got to put that degree sign with it, okay? Okay, the next problem. Two lines meet at a point that is also the endpoint of a ray. Set up and solve an equation to find the value of W. Okay, so we're looking for this guy right here. Start off with what we know here. Well, this right here is 90, and it's this relationship right here is, this forms a 90-degree angle, so it's got perpendicular relationship. Let's use my straight edge, see if there's any angles on a line. No, I don't need to really know that one. Those two would be angles on a line too. Those would be angles on a line. Let's see here. What I see is that I'm going to go ahead and do what I know, use what I know about vertical angles. So yeah, I know that's 90 degrees. But I'm going to see what's vertical to this 25-degree angle. I'm going to trace, and trace. So this one's 125 degrees. So these guys right here have to also equal 125 degrees. This one's already 90, so it's given me a piece of the puzzle. I got to figure out this right here, okay? So 90 plus W, when I add them together, should equal 125. Okay, because of what we know about vertical angles. So let's go ahead and build it. Start with W, and then they just added 90 to it. Inverse operation of adding 90 is to subtract 90. So we're going to do that to both sides of that equal sign. 90 take away 90 is 0. 125 minus 90 is 35. So bring down your equal sign and your W. W equals 35. But yeah, you gotta go ahead and substitute it back in there. See if we gotta do anything more to it. Nope, all we gotta do is just add a degrees to it. Okay?